freedom and beauty to everyone. I am the Technomage, and wow, how long has it been since I've made a video? Like, seriously, I took a little time away because I was busy with the real world. Then I decided to take a little vacation, and then almost 2 months went by. But anyway, I'm back, so let's just get to it. So this little news grabbed my attention about the upcoming dub of a anime series called Lovely Complex. And this news comes from Niche Gamer, and it says, Lovely Complex dub writer, we made it good, this show sucked. Wow. So, what's the news about? The thing is, a freelancer contractor who worked on the English dub for Lovely Complex released a post boasting about his contempt for the original show and all the changes they made. And bloody hell, this really grind my gears. Like, seriously. This is something that has plagued the anime industry, especially here on the West outside of Japan, for all of the people who enjoy anime and many other forms of geek entertainment. The invasion and infection that woke politics has become on the anime industry and manga industry and video game industry and practically everything else. So in a now deleted private post, you can find the archive here, the YouTuber Brandan Blobber, aka Jello Apocalypse, explained his work on the series and his thought process behind the many changes he made to the anime series Lovely Complex in the dub from Sound Candace Studios. Now, at first, this name sounded kind of familiar. Jello Apocalypse, this YouTuber, I had to make a little bit of a effort to remember because my memory is really bad, but then I remembered. It's this guy. Hi, I'm Brandan Jello Blobber, a YouTuber with almost 2 million subscribers. And I remember him because he did this video. I mean, look at this. This guy can make his own animation and his own voice acting for his animations. And I remember him because he made the So This Is Basically Ruby video, which is hilarious. I discovered it, I think, a couple of years ago, and I laughed so much. And look, it has almost 6 million views. Meaning, this bloke has talent. He knows what he's doing. He's entertaining. And now he comes with this bullshit. Firstly, Blobber was not the individual hired for the job. Instead, he was contracted by writer and voice actor Marisa Lenti to assist them. Soundcandy CEO Amber Lee Connors sought to dub the show as cheaply as possible, as she is allegedly a fan of the series. So despite their open contempt for the source material, Lenti was working as the dub writer for free, and Blobber volunteered to help out. And this is how these social justice warriors get into these industries, anime, manga, and video games, because they work for free or they work for really cheap. So there, the article goes on about how Blobber despises the original source material, as they say here in the article. So despite their open contempt for the source material, and there's something about this, how they change a lot of dialogues to completely change the meaning of whole scenes and episodes including this one about Seiko, a character of Lovely Complex who is, well, is a transvestite, which, if you know anything about anime, you know that this is nothing new. This happens over and over and over again throughout anime. He's an okama. I mean, here you see him, this character with his gear clothes, and here we see that he is actually a dude. So anyway, and the article finishes with the last part of this YouTubers slash translator slash social justice warriors post. Frankly, having the dub come out this good in the end is a little frustrating. Anyone who watched this show as a kid and has fond memories of it and revisits the dub will think, wow, it's just as good as I remembered. No, it isn't. We made it good. This show sucked. Lovely Complex sucked. Oh wow. A series that has an aggregated score of 8.03 on my anime list. And you can see here that my anime list scoring of anime and manga and a lot of other things is an aggregated score from all of their users. And this show has voted but almost 300,000 users, and my anime list is extremely harsh on its scoring. The users of my anime list are extremely cutthroat. They forgive nothing. So if this series has an 8.03, which is an amazing score, 8 out of 10, it means this series is good. I mean, and the original manga has an even higher score. So, and I was talking about the social justice warriors invading anime. Well, from Niche Gamer, 8 plus years of awful politicized English localizations in games and anime. And if you pay attention here to my mouse to the progression bar, here on the right, we can see that this article is long. Like, as Gordon Ramsay, the famous chef, Gordon Ramsay says, look at this mess. It's unbelievable. I mean, just going here to the top, here we have a scene from Prison School where they managed to jam in the term Gamergate, or here in Hajime no Gal, where they managed to insert the term social justice warriors and millennials over and over again, and of course the big one, the one that became a well-known localization disaster, as they say here, Kobayashi-san, Shi no Maid Dragon, the dialogue by Lukoa. And there is more and 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 more. Luckily for me, this, I didn't experience practically none of this rubbish, because it came from either games that I haven't played or anime series that I haven't seen, or if I did saw those anime series, I saw them in Japanese with subtitles. So I didn't suffer any of this. But going back to the post by Jello Apocalypse, of note, these are his own words. Of note, most anime distributors do tend to ask that you don't advertise changes like making things less transphobic. This is because large swaths of the anime community are racist / sexist / transphobic / etc. Well, according to social justice warriors, everyone that doesn't agree with them is all of these things. Like everywhere, not just the anime community, also the manga community, and the video game community, and the music community, and the art community, and every community that they deem is all of these things. Well, It seems that our friend Jello Apocalypse should have followed his own counsel, because what he did, all of his work was for nothing, because it didn't make it to Lovely Complex Final Cut. According to Justin Sevakis, a producer for Discotheque Media, many of the changes Jello Apocalypse, Brandan Blobber claimed to have made to Lovely Complex didn't make it to the final cut. Literally the exact lines that a certain person claims he cut because he didn't like the manga artist. Stop listening to him. There was no vandalism. The Lovely Complex dub is delightful. And in the end, he got let go. Just like that, they kicked him to the curb. Now, Translator localizers and normal anime fans have responded with disappointment and irritation. Many have noted that this will set back the anti-localization discourse online. This discourse refers to an argument as to whether or not translators and localizers alter the original meaning of a work in order to better suit Western ideas or agendas. And as I said, this has been happening for a long time. And this is the way these social justice warriors get to make all of these changes. I mean, how come these people who obviously hate the source material, hate anime and manga and video games, how come they get these jobs? I mean, look at all of this. How did they got so near the industry to do all of this vandalism? Well, because they work for free. It says here, so despite their open contempt for the source material, Lentil was working as the dub writer for free, and Blobber volunteered to help out. Well, I hope you're happy with your work and all of the damage you have done, because now artificial intelligence is coming for you.
They took our job!
So this is the Technomage signing off. Thank you for watching. I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.